am I doing? So I feel the need to make a video right now, okay? Because I'm having a little bit of a crisis, an emotional breakdown. I only slept 3 hours last night, and that's because I was watching NCT videos until 4 a.m. Me. I don't know why all of a sudden NCT just like hit me like a fucking semi-truck. They just smashed the fuck into my being and I was not ready, so I'm yelling. This sudden like standing, you know, of a K-pop group hasn't happened to me since last year, right before summertime, when I all of a sudden just tripped and stumbled my way into Astro. This hasn't happened since then, and I'm just as equally shook, but just slightly more confused than I was when I was getting into Astro, because unlike Astro, whom I found a bias very quickly, NCT has 18 fucking members. 18! Okay? So I'm over here like, what the fuck? What do I do? They're like giving me anxiety because I don't think I can handle tripping and falling, face planting into NCT, you know what I mean? Okay, a little bit of backstory. I was waiting for NCT to debut for the longest time. Like, I was waiting for those SM rookies. Like, I was already a huge fan before they debuted, and part of it was because I just so wanted to be them too. If you guys know, like in the past I wanted to be a K-pop idol. So, as soon as they debuted, I was like hella hyped. But like, being in ARMY was kind of my main deal, and like being in Aroha was like my main deal, being in Agase and iGOT7. You know, NCT, I just never fell into them as freaking hard as I had for other groups. I hadn't fallen into them yet until freaking yesterday, okay? So I've been watching NCT like every single comeback they've had. I've seen it. I don't think I've necessarily done reactions to them, but I've seen them, I bought their music, and I've like supported them. I really like their music and everything. But I never really like chose like an official bias, you know, even though I told everyone I liked Jaehyun. I still do really like Jaehyun, and I'm still really confused, but let me explain myself, okay? To everyone, or most everyone, Taeyong is eye candy, right? SM Entertainment pushed him because he's literally the hybrid of Sehun and Luhan, and is like just literally like a sexy fucking fairy. Like, I don't understand how a person like Taeyong can exist. Like, how can a person look like that? Anyways, and then I saw Jaehyun when NCT U debuted, and I saw 10, okay? I saw Jaehyun and 10 show up with Taeyong, and I was like, who the fuck are these two boys, okay? Jaehyun quickly made it to my bias list of NCT, okay, because he just had that look that I loved, and I loved his like chill, kind of cold-ish seeming tsundere personality, you know what I mean? He reminded me of Suho from EXO, and like I said, anything that reminded me of EXO back then was just literally amazing. So that's why I also really liked Taeyong, because he reminded me of my bias Luhan and Sehun at the time. So like, I don't know. So I have just decided to call Jaehyun my bias for the past few years, alright? But undeniably, I was secretly in love with 10, okay? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but 10 is in the category of J-Hope to me, okay? I categorize those two as having just the most beautiful profile I've ever seen. Like the nose arch, just the whole aesthetic of them with their face turn is like literally godsend. How is that real in a person? They look like anime characters from the side. So 10 has that look that I love in J-Hope, where his profile is literally perfect. You know what I mean? Even though they look completely different, like they look nothing alike, but their profiles are literally beautiful. Anyways, I need to stop saying literally. So 10 was like alright to me, but like he was only in NCTU, so I didn't really see much more of him. And then Baby Don't Stop came out. And I was like, sorry, what? Sorry, what? That song? Literally? What is that song? Like, I don't even know why I like that song so much, but I like it a lot. But that's like NCTU, but like then 10 came out with a solo song. 3 or 4 days ago, okay, he came out with a solo song and it is called New Heroes. And I was a couple days late to this thing because like I said, I wasn't like so hype about NCT where I was like constantly on their shit. But then I heard this song and I watched that music video. And let me just say, my socks were knocked off. That knocked my socks off. Okay, let's just cut to a clip of this music video, okay? What species is he? He can't be human, you know what I mean? Like he is so beautiful. Also, his voice in this song is so different from like what I've heard in other songs with him in it. Like, for example, we'll just compare it to Baby Don't Stop. Maybe it's also just the vibe of the song, but like it didn't really like hit me like, blah, like, goddamn, his voice is so amazing. You know what I mean? Like, of course his voice is amazing, but to me, there was nothing really that like stood way out about the way he sang in that particular song. And I think maybe it's just because, you know, the strong point of that song was probably like the hard beat in the background, not necessarily like, you know, the vocals. But in this song, the solo, his voice transformed into like something I've never heard before. And I don't know if it's just because he was singing in English or if it's because of the vibe of the song, but I am literally trash for this song, which doesn't usually happen. Like, I'm at this phase in life in general, where it's very hard for me to get super hype. Of course I have my faves and I love them and I support them, but I'm not super like insane about it like I used to be, which isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's just my own personal change and I don't know why that came about. Definitely mellowed out, but with this song, I don't know why it's so addictive. It's like cocaine, this song, okay? 10, you did a great job. If you ever see this video, fucking A, 100, and your face, holy shit. But then I went into this long tangent about 10 when that's not even the full story, okay? While I was on this binge of watching NCT videos last night, I stumbled upon a member named Jeno. And Jeno gave me Sehun vibes, he gave me Sungjin vibes from day 6, and he gave me Moonbin vibes. All three of those people are my biases from different groups. Sehun, let me clarify, for EXO I have like multiple like changing biases in EXO because I can never decide on one, much like NCT now that I think about it. Astro, Moonbin is definitely my bias, and with day 6, Sungjin is definitely my bias, okay? And Sehun, holy shit, I love him. So this member automatically just gave me Sungjin, Sehun, Moonbin vibes, and so I was like, I did not need to even know him at all to just want to start clicking on more videos about him, to start learning more about him, okay? There's certain vibes with certain people where you just look at them and there's instant connection and you don't really know why, okay? So I kind of tripped and stumbled a little bit on Jeno because first of all, I don't even know. He is underrated, which has come to my attention last night. And to be frackin' honest, I'm not sure why. Hey, so I just wanted to enter a little clip right here. I don't mean that Jeno is the only underrated member of NCT, because like I said, there's 18 of them, and majority of NCT is underrated. So I didn't even get to mention all of the members I'm literally obsessed with, because I know Lucas, he looks like Minho. Yuta is literally just so Japanese looking. I'm like obsessed almost. There's a member that kind of looks like Taemin from certain angles, but I don't really remember. But other than their appearances, these guys are just so talented, just like most K-pop groups, and you guys should really check them out if you haven't already. I just thought I'd enter that for the sake of all the members of NCT, because I don't know why I didn't mention it in the original video. I guess I was just too scramble-brained over my new potential biases. Anyways, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Maybe it's because NCT is still relatively new and not every member has gotten their chance to, you know, stand out and shine, because there are so many members and there's a bunch of different subgroups, and like they're doing all different like rearrangements of like, you know, comebacks and everything. So I get that NCT is a difficult group to kind of get into because there are so many different members and different combos, and it's pretty confusing unless it's like someone that SM is like just pushing in your face, like Taeyong. Him and Mark, I feel like Mark is pretty hyped up as well. But let me just say, I can't believe Jeno is only born in the year 2000, because holy shit, wow. So yeah, that's what I'm just gonna leave this at. In conclusion, NCT has caught me by the neck, okay? They just like into my life, you know what I mean? I can't stop listening to 10's new song, and to NCT Dream's Go, and to NCT 127's Touch. All of their new songs on their NCT 2018 album are literally like, they're all bops. And I can't stop researching about all of these members. And I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about just tripping and falling into a group like without even trying. And this whole day just had me so shook. I wasn't ready, and now I cannot decide who to bias. And I won't decide who to bias. It will come naturally. I'm not gonna force this process. Let me know what you guys think about NCT, alright? Now I feel like I got all of my energy out and I got what I needed to say out about this group. Go check out their music videos. If you've never listened to NCT, I guarantee you're missing out on at least one really good bop that you will love. I can't get over it. Let me just point out really quick my favorite part of the song in the chorus, when he does that part. Doesn't that just sound like majestic? Like maybe it's just the whole vibe of the song, but like that part, literally I'm clutching my pearls, bitch. Alright, I'm done with this video. Like, you guys get the point. I'll see you whenever I film another video.